Welcome to 4-H Volunteer Training. This lesson will cover positive youth development, developing life skills, from the VRKC curriculum. At the close of this lesson, you will have the opportunity to test your knowledge of subject matter presented and complete a lesson survey. In this lesson, you will learn the essential elements of positive youth development and how life skills connect to them. You will also discover how to enhance life skill development in 4-H projects, club meetings, and events. 4-H researchers have identified 8 essential elements for positive youth development. These 8 elements fall under 4 major concepts. In the 4-H world, we call these 4 major concepts the Big M: belonging, independence, generosity, and mastery. Let's do a quick overview of the 8 essential elements for positive youth development and the concept that we categorize each under. Concept 1. Belonging. Youth learn life skills through a positive relationship with a caring adult in a safe, inclusive environment. There are 3 essential elements that fall under the belonging concept. These essential elements are a positive relationship with a caring adult, an inclusive environment, and a safe, emotional, and physical environment. A caring adult acts as an advisor, guide, and mentor. The adult helps set boundaries and expectations for young people. The adult could be called supporter, friend, or advocate. Many of us can probably recall an adult outside of our home who had a significant influence on our life. Their selfless and generous acts may have even influenced you to volunteer with young people today. An inclusive environment is one that creates a sense of belonging and encourages and supports its members with positive and specific feedback. Healthy groups celebrate the success of all members, taking pride in the collective efforts of all participants. As 4-H volunteers, it is important for us to do our best to include all of our members, new and old. One of the greatest needs for a young person is a sense of belonging. If they do not feel like they belong, then they won't return. Let's put forth an effort to make new members feel comfortable and welcome in our clubs from day one. A safe emotional and physical environment. You should not fear physical or emotional harm while participating in a 4-H experience, whether from the learning environment itself or from adults or other participants or spectators. Per the Arkansas 4-H Code of Conduct, bullying is not tolerated by any 4-H member. Bullying is grounds for dismissal from the Arkansas 4-H program. Remember, as a 4-H volunteer, it is imperative that you always consider the safety and well-being of each child before and during any 4-H activity. When in doubt, always choose what is the safest. Concept 2 is independence. Youth have the opportunity to see themselves as active participants in their future and become self-directed, autonomous adults. There are 2 essential elements that fall under the independence concept. These essential elements are opportunity to see oneself as an active participant in the future, and opportunity for self-determination. The ability to see oneself in the future is to have hope and optimism to shape life choices, which facilitates the transition into participating in the future. One way to help foster this element is by helping youth recognize and explore the multitude of opportunities available to them, and to match these with their skills, interests, and aptitudes. This could be done by implementing a variety of 4-H project areas, even if it is only for a short period of time. Don't become too consumed with only activities that you as a volunteer leader enjoy or that a few members of your club are really enthusiastic about. Explore and introduce a variety of subject matter to your club members. Who knows? You may be in the presence of a future culinary genius or park ranger. Opportunity for self-determination is believing that you have impact on life's events rather than passively submitting to the will and whims of others. Youth must develop a sense of influence over their lives, exercising their potential to become self-directing, autonomous adults. Examining our attitude about youth is critical. In 4-H, we value youth-adult partnerships. We want youth to have a seat at the decision-making table. As youth progress in our programs, we should allow them to set their own goals and avoid the tendency to solve problems for them. Concept 3, generosity. Youth must have opportunities to value and practice service to others. Only one essential element falls under the generosity concept: That essential element is the opportunity to value and practice service to others. Finding yourself begins with losing yourself in the service of others. Service is a way for members to gain exposure to the larger community and indeed the world itself. 4-H members have a rich history of serving their communities. It is important for all clubs to conduct some type of service project each year. Allow your club members to reflect on the needs in their community and then assist them in coming up with realistic ways to help meet that need. You'd be surprised what your club members can accomplish when they are passionate and committed to a cause. Our final concept is mastery. You should have opportunities to try, make mistakes, and learn as they build skills, knowledge, and attitudes. There are 2 essential elements that fall under the mastery concept. These essential elements are the opportunity for mastery and engagement in learning. Mastery is the building of knowledge, skills, and attitudes, and the demonstration of the competent use of this knowledge and skill by a proficient practitioner. The level of mastery is dependent on the developmental ability of the individual or youth. The development of mastery is a process over time. All youth want to be good at something. Mastery and competence is about developing skills and abilities. The work 4-H members do in their project areas assists in them developing new skills and abilities. Engagement in learning. An engaged youth is one who is mindful of the subject area, building relationships and connections in order to develop understanding. Through self-reflection, youth have the ability to self-correct and learn from experience. The engaged learner has a higher degree of self-motivation and an inexhaustible capacity for creativity. Active learning strategies keep youth engaged and interested in what is being taught. Think about ways to involve youth in the learning process and how to vary teaching techniques. Remember, youth learn and retain more when they are actively engaged. Active learning strategies such as games, role plays, and demonstrations allow youth to learn and have fun at the same time. In 4-H, we want our volunteers to use the experiential learning model. Experiential learning takes hands-on learning a step further. Once a 4-H experience is completed, the adult facilitator provides opportunities for discussion and reflection that help the youth understand how to apply what they learned to everyday situations in their own lives. This essentially is the experiential learning model. When all 8 of the essential elements are present, they produce positive youth development. Here is a chart of the various life skills that youth participating in 4-H programming have the opportunity to develop. Life skills are learned through group and individual experiences in 4-H projects, activities, and events. A skill is a learned ability to do something well. Life skills are defined as skills that help an individual to be successful in living a productive and satisfying life. The challenge for 4-H volunteers is to strengthen life skills development during learning experiences and provide opportunities to build the essential elements of positive youth development. Planning for the reinforcement of skill development allows youth to apply what they have learned to other situations. People learn by their experiences, hence the 4-H philosophy of learn by doing. Here are some examples of how your 4-H members are learning life skills. Your 4-H member that is serving as president this year is gaining valuable life skills such as responsibility and the ability to communicate. That 4-H member who turns in a record book each year is learning how to set goals and keep records. Your club members that are heading to state 4-H competition are learning teamwork and cooperation. The result of learning by doing is youth that are equipped to live positive and productive lives. Life skills learned through 4-H create the foundation for the essential elements of positive youth development and lead you to become capable, competent citizens. This concludes the lesson, Developing Life Skills from the VRKC curriculum. If you have questions about this lesson, email ewilliams@uaex.edu. You may now proceed to the lesson review questions where you may test your knowledge on developing life skills. There are 10 multiple choice and true or false questions for this lesson. Upon completion of these questions, you will receive 1 credit hour training. Refer to your email for the links to the review questions and the lesson survey. Thank you for participating.